Imagine someone training for a marathon. The impulse tells them to sleep in on cold mornings, but discipline tells them to get up and run because consistency matters more than temporary comfort. In the workplace, impulse might tempt someone to quit at the first sign of difficulty, but discipline reminds them that perseverance builds character and eventually leads to progress. Life rewards discipline because it aligns with purpose, not just with feeling. Impulses are reactive. They change depending on mood and environment, but discipline is proactive. It is the commitment to values and goals regardless of how one feels at a given time. When you act out of impulse, you surrender control to emotions that are temporary. But when you act out of discipline, you take control of your destiny by honoring the bigger picture. Success in any field, whether in relationships, career, health, or personal growth, is not built in one grand gesture but in repeated acts of discipline over time. The person who chooses to listen instead of lashing out in anger preserves their relationships. The one who saves instead of spending recklessly secures financial stability. The one who works when others quit gains an advantage not by luck, but by commitment. Discipline is not about denying yourself happiness. It is about delaying immediate gratification so that you can achieve greater and lasting fulfillment. Impulse may offer quick pleasure, but it often leads to regret, while discipline may feel difficult in the moment, but it builds a life of pride and satisfaction. The mind grows stronger every time it chooses discipline over impulse because each victory reinforces self-control and builds resilience for the next challenge. In the end, those who master discipline do not just rise above their emotions, they learn to harness them and channel their energy into actions that create lasting success. Clarity of mind creates direction because when the mind is calm and focused, it becomes like a compass pointing you toward your true purpose. In moments of emotional chaos, the mind becomes clouded, and even the simplest decisions feel overwhelming. Emotions have the ability to blur judgment, making problems appear larger than they really are or hiding solutions that are right in front of us. A clear mind, on the other hand, allows you to separate facts from feelings, possibilities from fears, and opportunities from distractions. Imagine a person lost in a fog. No matter how hard they walk, they cannot see where they are headed. That fog is what uncontrolled emotions create. When the fog clears, direction becomes visible, and every step forward begins to count. This is why clarity of mind is not just about thinking positively. It is about grounding yourself in awareness and focusing on what truly matters. Opportunities in life are often missed not because they are absent, but because people are too distracted or overwhelmed to recognize them. Fear of failure can blind you from seeing the chance to grow. Excitement without thought can push you into choices that lead to regret. But clarity allows you to weigh decisions, to think not only about how something feels now, but how it will impact the future. It gives you the patience to respond instead of react, and it teaches you to use emotions as signals instead of shackles. A calm mind does not mean a lack of feeling. It means an ability to process emotions without letting them dictate every move. Direction is one of the most important ingredients in success. Without it, you may find yourself working hard but moving in circles, chasing goals that don't align with your deeper values. With clarity, you not only know where you are going, but also why you are going there, which keeps you motivated when challenges appear. Many people quit because they confuse temporary difficulty with permanent defeat, but a clear mind sees obstacles as part of the journey rather than the end of it. Clarity cuts through doubt, fear, and distraction, reminding you of your vision and guiding your energy toward actions that count. When your mind is clear, you no longer drift with the tide of emotions. You steer your own ship with purpose, focus, and unwavering direction. Self-control is the real power because it is the ability to master yourself when circumstances try to master you. Many people think strength is about controlling situations or influencing others, but true strength lies in the discipline to govern your own reactions, choices, and behaviors when emotions pull you in different directions. Anger can provoke you to say words that damage relationships, fear can stop you from pursuing opportunities, and impatience can cause you to quit before the reward comes. Without self-control, emotions become the driver of your life, steering you toward regrets and missed chances. But when you practice self-control, you take the driver's seat, using your mind to guide your emotions rather than letting emotions dictate your mind. This is what separates those who succeed from those who struggle. Winners know that victory starts within. Every challenge you face is not a battle against the outside world, but a test of how well you can handle yourself in the middle of pressure. A person who can stay calm under criticism, patient during delays, and resilient when things fall apart carries an inner power that no external force can take away. This kind of control does not mean suppressing emotions. It means acknowledging them while still choosing to act in alignment with your goals and values. For example, you might feel fear before a big presentation, but with self-control, you can still deliver with confidence because you do not let fear rule your actions. You might feel angry when treated unfairly, but with self-control, you choose your words wisely instead of lashing out and making things worse. True power is invisible. It is in the moments no one sees when you resist temptations, hold your focus, and continue walking in discipline when distractions call your name. It is not glamorous, but it builds character and resilience over time. People who cannot control themselves are often controlled by the world, but those who master self-control shape their own destiny. Life will always test you with circumstances designed to pull you off course, yet every time you stay steady, you grow stronger. In the end, the ability to govern your emotions and impulses is the foundation of freedom, success, and peace of mind, proving that the greatest victory is always the one you win within yourself. Resilience is built in silence because true strength is often forged in moments when no one is watching and no applause is given. Life does not hand out victories for appearances or loud declarations. It rewards those who endure quietly, who continue moving forward despite the weight of obstacles pressing on them. Challenges, failures, and setbacks are inevitable, and the way we respond to them defines the trajectory of our lives. Emotional reactions may feel intense in the moment, but they rarely solve problems or create progress. Resilience comes from choosing to keep going when emotions tell you to quit, from standing firm when fear whispers that you are not enough, and from taking one more step when frustration makes every movement feel impossible. The mind becomes stronger each time you face difficulty without letting emotions take control, and that strength compounds over time, creating an unshakable foundation for future success. Silence in this context does not mean loneliness. It means self-reflection, patience, and inner focus. In the quiet moments, you assess your situation, learn from mistakes, and plan your next move without being swayed by the chaos around you. Victory is no longer a product of luck, timing, or fleeting motivation. It is the natural outcome of a mind that can navigate the tides of emotion while staying anchored in purpose. Those who cultivate this balance not only succeed but thrive, demonstrating that the greatest triumphs come to those who harness both heart and mind, turning emotional energy into focused, strategic, and sustained action. In the journey of life, true victory is never won by the strongest muscles or the loudest voice, but by the mind that can rise above fleeting emotions, by the individual who chooses discipline over impulse, clarity over confusion, and resilience over surrender. Every challenge, every setback, every moment of doubt is not a roadblock, but an opportunity to strengthen your inner power, to master yourself, and to move forward with purpose. Success belongs to those who balance their emotions with reason, who turn passion into focused action, and who endure quietly when no one is watching, knowing that each choice shapes the life they are building. As you go forward, remember that emotions are not enemies, they are signals. Your mind, however, is the compass that directs those signals toward meaningful action. Strengthen it, trust it, and let it guide you through the storms. Because only a mind stronger than your emotions can secure lasting victory in life. Good luck on your journey. Stay disciplined, stay focused, and never stop believing in the power within you. Thank you for listening and for giving yourself the chance to grow into the strongest version of yourself.